Hi everyone. Uh, it's Marlene and Zaffo here. Zaffo just ran up the forest. I was just gonna show you. Frost has come. That's the white you can see out there. And it's really, really cold here. It's about -3, -4. And as I have told you before, I live in the bottom of a pit of a hole. My house is at the bottom there, and it gathers all the cold down at me. So at my place, it's always 1 degree less than it is just up the hill that way or up the hill that way. So right now it's about 3 or 4 degrees minus. We're on the Celsius scale with that. I don't know what it is like on your weird scale. On the Fahrenheit, you can figure that out. But what I wanted to talk to you about is I want to ask you if your pets, if your dog or cat, are nutcases like mine when frost hits. She is all over the place, and she's out here and she's running and she just wants to be outdoors all the time. And I remember 15 years back or so, I had a cat, and she was the same. When frost hit, she was running up and down the walls and just wanting to get out. And this one, I don't know if you can see her up here. I'm sorry if it's a bit more wobbly than usually because I forgot my tripod. So I'm just having the camera, the phone in my hand. So I'm gonna try to be very steady. She is the happiest, craziest dog when frost hits, and when there is snow, it's even worse. She loves the snow, but I can get that. I get that. It's nice to play in the snow, but why do you eat the live trees? Don't do that. Eat your stick. Yes, eat your stick. She is completely nuts, and she just wants to be out here, and she's running and running and running. And she really wants me to come with her and throw the stick, and then I throw the stick, and then she runs the other direction. She is completely crazy, and it's very nice, it's fine, it's fun, but I have just observed that. Whoa! That's a big stick. Big stick, big dog. You sit. Sit. Blue. Ah! Ah! Go! Yeah! That energy comes with the frost, and I don't know why. It's not to keep warm or anything, it's just some kind of joyous, over-energetic, over-energetic energy. That's not a word, is it? But it's really a fun thing to observe. Now, she thinks that we're going on the long walk now. We're actually not, because I just stoked the fire in the little cabin. I'm working on the walls to insulate them a little bit more. It's very smart when the frost comes. Then I can feel all the cracks, because I can feel the cold coming in through the cracks in the walls. And cracks, I mean every board that the guy before me put up. Board, board, board. All the cracks between all the boards that he put up. It's blowing in, even if there's not a wind blowing, but it's very cold. So it creates cold winds in my house, and that's really annoying. I'm just gonna turn it over here. You can see over there through the forest on the tall grasses over there. That's frost. That's why it's so white over there. Frost, 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 frost. everywhere. Very beautiful, and the sun is out for the first time in 100 years. And that's nice. And, well, we're dressed well, and it's nice to be out. But I just have a lot of things to do in the house, and Zaffo not helping. She's not helping at all. She's only helping on, which is very important, the mental health on both of us. She is healthy and happy and active and just want to be out and sprint around in this cold weather. And I'm happy enough to follow her in between. But I do need to get some things done, because in a week the girls will be here and we're gonna sit at the dining table and have our New Year's dinner. And exactly where that dining table is just 1 meter from the wall, the worst of the walls that is, can I feel now, very, very, very windy at the wall. So the cold air comes in this height and down, and of course cold air falls to the ground. And I can feel it when I sit in my living room next to the fireplace or in front of the fireplace. In that living room area, it's kind of warm and nice, and it's the same temperature all over the room. When I just take a few steps out into my kitchen area, where that tight wall is, where the air comes in through the cracks, I can feel it from my knees and all the way down. I can feel my knees go cold through my woolen long johns. That's really a lot. So I think that a couple of hours, no, it's more than a couple of hours. I've been working so much with it. But some more hours of work of making those cracks, filling in. I fill in this wood insulation I get from some bats I have. I pluck it into small pieces and I put it in there with a little butter knife, and it's tedious work and it's annoying and it's stupid, but it works. And until I get it all clad with clay, that is the go-to method that I'm going to use, because I can feel that it works. Where I have put it in all along all the cracks, I can feel there's no more cold coming in there. I just push it to the next place, so I have to cover them all. I have to put it in every crack, because the cold air runs in behind all these boards. There's absolutely no insulation in behind it, because the guy who had the house made some holes in the outer walls and then just put up boards. I'm just going to turn you around. Put up boards without any insulation between the boards and the outer walls. And that's why all the air, all the cold can get in there and creep in through the cracks in the boards. They never used it in the cold months. They just had it as a summer house, and then it doesn't matter. When it's 5 degrees, 8 degrees, I can't feel any cold seeping in through those boards, because then it's okay. But as soon as we come down to these 1 or 2 degrees, or exactly when it gets to minus, that's when this one gets crazy and the house gets cold. Are you ready? Sit. No. Sit. Yes. Blue. Ah. Go. Yes, dygtig. Det var godt. We're going home. We're going to work. I just wanted to catch up with you and ask you if you have crazy pets like me when frost hits. On that note, bye-bye from frosty Sweden. at a little bit after 3 o'clock. And the sun is going to set in a minute. But every day from now on, it'll be 1 minute later. And that's very, very nice to think of. So, solstice was yesterday, and the sun is coming back. The sun is coming back. We love it. The light is coming back. Are you done? Okay? Bye-bye from Zaffo, and bye-bye from Marlene. Talk to you later.